Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Luca Kaneshiro recently did a tier list of all the Nijisanji members, well, the Nijisanji members they wanted to include in the tier list, and that is, of course, something that each person can decide to include or not include in their tier list, but one person is very much missing here. Of course, Twisty and some others who graduated will be missing here, or terminated or whatever will be missing here. But someone who is not here is the person who is currently growing the vegetables and raising the cattle in order to get their cooking stream doing the stuff, which is of course Aster Arcadia. And here we have everybody, people who would pass away right away. Scarlet makes sense, and then others here, which is nice to see these tier lists. And of course, I just want to show this because kind of you can see that Aster is pretty much being forgotten by most people in Nijisanji, it seems like, or at least not being pushed as much as they normally would want to push him. Nijisanji would love to keep pushing him further, but the talents seem to already be tired. And remember, Raziel Warmanik, in her document about Luca Kaneshiro, you know, she did say certain issues that he had before he became in Nijisanji, after he became with Nijisanji. But one thing, if you remember, Aster was reported to Luca by people concerned, and Luca took it to Illyra and nothing got done. So just giving you a little bit of background on that, and why very likely that Luca Kaneshiro just doesn't want to deal with Aster and his stuff, especially after what happened with Twisty, especially after it came out that more and more and more people were talking about, you know, things that he's done. He has personal experience, Luca, with reports on what happened with Aster. Of course, everything is alleged. That's why I say reports. Everything is still alleged until, you know, it's proven in a court of law. They're all allegations legally. I do have to say this because that is the legal way you have to say these things. But this is kind of not the first time it's happened, and it probably won't be the last time it's happened, where they're just done with him. It seems like they talents themselves and probably want something to happen. But of course, as you know, Nijisanji protects their golden boys, or whoever the heck they want to protect, and they push away other people who don't deserve to be pushed away. So I think Aster is getting a little bit of his just desserts, and I don't see anything wrong with him being not used in this. This is all, of course, Nijisanji EN people. That's why it's interesting that he wasn't used in there. For those living under a rock, or of course, you know, you can't keep up with everything, there was a 3D VTuber concert this weekend during Anime Expo. It was the virtual vacation in Los Angeles, the United Theater on Broadway in LA. It was a packed house. It did have Nimi Nightmare, Dooby 3D, Ashton Martin, and Huni. All amazing singers. They all did an amazing job there. Let's take a look at everything. First, we will take a look at Layla, the 3D modeler, who had an epic chance to bring Nimi Nightmare's idol outfit to the Virtual Vacation 2025 concert. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And then next we have, which is, you know, let's take a look at it a little bit here. Very, very, very nice. Amazing 3D model, I'll have to say, with the blinking and everything like that. Then we have next, of course, this with Meganet over here. And of course, that's as much as I can show, because the song is, it's the Love Me, Say That You Love Me one. And of course, let's see what else they have here. And then, of course, people singing along. Then you had this one here. I'm not going to put the audio for this one, but basically they are a live tracked 3D roller skating together for, of course, her and Ashton Martin. This is absolutely amazing.
Hanging in. Oh my goodness.
That is actually pretty cool that they did that. Next, we have Snoozy Nobake, who says something about Nimi Wiggles in 3D just hits different. And of course, this was on the same day. Continuing on, still can't believe Nimi opened up with Bring Me to the Horizon, absolute peak. And next is going to be, oh well, it's the same one that we saw before. And of course, her reaction to it, which was that last night really real? Thank you for cheering for me. Then of course, you had other things here that they did, which was the Doob is gone. She dead. CPR. They're loving it.
amazing nurse
Magic
skills.
powers? Is magic?
Yeah.
Magic and the kiss on of her lips. Yes, of course, of course. And there you go, all four of them together. Song memories in and of itself. Oh my god. The reason why that is big memories, both Amelia Watson and Nimi Nightmare, their PLs, who they were in their last agency, Hololive, they were both in this. So yeah, that is, if you know this song, you know that Hololive did this where they introduced all of their JP and EN talents pretty much doing this. I think it was around the time of Holo Gen 5, I believe. It was around that time. They did all of this together and it was amazing. I liked it. But it's great to see both of them there. So HoloEN Council was, I think, was the one that was the last one as well on there. So this is a little bit of harkening back to those times. A little bit more there. Of course, there we go. And finally, she says, thank you so much for your unforgettable night. Thank you to everyone who cheered us on. Thank you to Oshi Spark for making this happen. And thank you to the amazing girls who share a stage with. I could really feel all your energy, and I'm just happy to be here. So, of course, Nimi Nightmare had a lot of fun. So did Dooby, Ashton Martin, Huni, all of them. And a big congratulations to every single one. Bonnie Barkswell, who's been making a lot of waves recently with a lot of different collabs and a lot of different projects that she's been doing for Globy, which is a part of Brave Group. It's under the Brave Group umbrella, where they just, they don't even fully manage them. They just let them do their own thing. And Bonnie Barkswell has been doing their own thing, which has helped them grow to 100K. So this is the official one. We did it. Let's working go. Oh my goodness, this has been a dream of mine since I started. I can't believe it's real. We have a mini celebration stream, and this was on the 7th, so it may already be going on. Yes, it already happened. It was at 1 p.m. PST, so by the time you've seen this, you can actually check it out on either their YouTube or their Twitch channel. I believe they do have a Twitch. You check either one of those, and of course, you can see the mini celebration there. It is awesome that they were able to have the YouTube play button, the silver play button. That's something that myself, I probably will never reach, but still, I am very happy whenever any VTuber out there does. And like I said, Bonnie has been doing a lot of wonderful things. Let's take a look down here. Thank you 100,000 times over. This is such an enormous accomplishment for all of us. Please give yourself extra treats for all your hard work and getting us there. You know I cry easily, and this is no exception. Marta's just so full right now. I am the luckiest dog in the world to have such a loving community and caring friends around me. I'll continue to work hard and be a silly dog girl going forward too. Onward to 1 bunjillion. I love you, love you, love you. And down here, waiting room is there, of course, on YouTube and their Twitch. Congrats, Bonnie from Tenma Miami. She has been doing some collabs with some Face Connect girls, so it's great to see. Akagaki Koa from Chroma Shift. Yay, congrats, Bonnie. Time to hang it up in a lovely spot where it stands out. Ram Kanashi Body, before Marai, same. Reina Andrea from Globy. Everyone, like a lot of people, Globy people, Rhubarb is also giving congratulations. Tons of people giving congratulations as well. She absolutely deserves it. It is through hard work that people can get to 100K. In some more positive news, we have Sayu Synchronicity, who went to Anime Expo and was able to show up at the Hololive Dodgers night. The game was unexpectedly super fun. I've never been to a baseball game, just grew up with random baseball lingo and cheers that my dad would say, but I loved seeing the crowd's energy, being a part of a huge wave that went all around the stadium. What a great experience. Might do this again someday. And that's one of the advantages that these type of days have. You can have people who never have been to a baseball game to be like, you know what, next time there's one in my area, I might go. If I have time and everything, I might actually go or watch one or etc. And then there's the other side. People who maybe had never seen VTubers before brought their family to the Dodger game. Their daughter, son, whatever, was like, ooh, that looks interesting. You know, drawn, animated characters. That looks interesting. Maybe I'll check that out. And then, you know, that's how you get fans. You get cross fans that way, which is amazing. Let's take a look at what she was able to buy. You had, of course, commemorative popcorn, the commemorative popcorn holders and, you know, the receptacles and stuff like that. Of course, they put popcorn in a bag because popcorn can be very oily. You don't want to mess these things up. So, of course, she also got all 3 of the signed cards. Of course, those aren't foil signed or anything like that. They are reproductions, but still, it's amazing. And, of course, taking a look at the post-show after everything was said and done. This was the post-show, so fans can go there. Of course, I think it was only certain fans that could be there on the actual grass, as it looked like, maybe VIPs, that type of thing, or you buy a special ticket, you could do that, because Dodgers do allow that just for, you know, on special occasions, that type of thing. So, of course, you see security there, because they had to have it. And there you go, Takanashi Kiyada was there, Kali was there, because they had a whole big post-game show. This was the first time it's ever been done in MLB history, first time it's been done in Hololive history, and in Vtuber history. So they made history, and this is what I love about agencies when they do things right. You can do things, you have, you know, make mistakes, etc. It happens, but when you push in order to get your talents this kind of exposure, you push to get your talents this kind of stuff going on, then, of course, positive things keep coming. Congratulations to Sayu for being able to go to a Dodger game. I've been to several because, you know, I go and visit family in Los Angeles. My family lives there. I go to several when I have the chance, and they are very fun. Always very fun. As everyone by now knows, Hololive English has done the impossible, what seemingly is the impossible, of not only going to Dodger Stadium twice in the Hololive Nights, but also doing amazing things like this. Doing a post-game show after the game ended and having them on the field there, and also, you know, joining the stream and having a full-on stream with, you know, the VTubers there, and also having the fans on the field. Something that's never been done before, history in the making type of things going on there. Of course, that's one big thing that you're showing here. Of course, dancing, etc. there. Them dancing on the you know, everything here. BBD, I believe is. So yeah, they're dancing BBD, which is we say song here. And the one reason why I came out and was putting this is because they actually did take me out to the ball game right here. Let's listen to them all do it. Ina, Koseki Biju, and of course Irys all doing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Irys and Koseki Biju.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if
they're singing along. Yeah, love it.
Let me root for the Dodgers. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care.
Stretchy, stretchy. Stretch Armstrong. I remember that. And there you go. Everyone had a good time. Let's hear them cheer. Everyone was there. They apparently had way, way, way better merch sales than last time, as in like the things weren't as crappy as they were before. If you remember last year, there were long lines that were like took the whole game to finish. And they just didn't know the people that were like how bad it was going to be. But now they knew as many people that were going to be coming and enjoying the time there. So I believe the merch sales were a lot better. I don't remember seeing very many bad things about the merch sales this year. Hololive Production is a subsidiary of Cover Corporation in Japan. They are a large VTuber organization for those who don't know. Everyone already knows this. You know, I've had news about them, positive, negative. Whatever pops out, I put it out there. Try to be as unbiased as I can, but of course I'm a human, so some biases do exist. I don't have any particular biases against or for Hololive, but let's go. Why am I talking about them today? Because there was a competition recently of Street Fighter 6, which I believe is the new Street Fighter, with, you know, Towa and others, Ririka, and I believe it was Roberu. I forget if there was more. Hololive VTubers, there were some from 774 Inc., some from different agencies as well. and they had a most valuable sleeper award. They had a sleeping app that each of them were using that tracked how much they slept. It basically recorded you to see how much you slept, the quality of sleep, that type of stuff. Recorded audio to try to figure that out. Now, of course, let's see who wins.
ポストバリアブルスリーパー略して MVS の発表に移りたいと思います。選手の皆さんには大会前5日間計6回
いいな、欲しい。待って、これもらえるんだったらもっと寝たし。
測定していただきました。それらを総合した睡眠スコアが
So she
最
didn't
も
sleep
高
much, but she
かった
slept
選
well,
手
I
に
guess.
これもらえるんだったら寝た。
トロフィーが贈られ
We
ます
slept more.
はい、それではまた睡眠スコアが高かった上位5
Top
選
five
手を
sleeping
発
scores.
表してまいりましょう。まずはさあ睡眠の質が高かった
All VTubers.
こちらの4質が高かったのはこちらの4名、そして87ポイント
Towa-san!
トワさんでした。おめでとうございます。
そうなんだけど。
She's like, how the hell did I win? I didn't even sleep that well.
トワ様だ。こよみトワさんでした。おめでとうございます。
弊社はよく寝るいい企業です。
Apparently, yes.
高かったのはこちらの4名、そして87ポイント MVS こよみとわさんです。
トワ様おめでとう。弊社がよく寝るいい企業だということがよく伝わったのではないでしょうか。弊社はよく寝れます。
ですね。
ちょっと待って、ホロライブ睡眠の質高くね。
なってました。おめでとうございます。
I truly love the fact that they are getting good sleep. Now, what that means, what they're trying to say is Hololive is a good company. That means that they know themselves. They're not being pushed too hard. They're pushed extremely hard when they have a project / something that has an end date, something that has a due date. When it's a project that either they have undertaken or they're undertaking for the company, those they get pushed hard for, but any company is going to do that. I've been in corporate America for a long time, and corporate America pushes your ass when you have a thing that will cost them money or a thing that will make them money. When you have a project like that, any corporation will push you to your limit in order to get these things done. They do not want it, because sometimes there are penalties if you have a contract and you don't complete it on time. So they don't want those penalties, so they work your ass hard. Hololive is not the only one who does that. But on the other hand, an award like this does prove that at the very least, these people, and many others probably in Hololive, do get some rest. Dogengers, which is a show in Japan, it looks like a Super Sentai-based show, is, of course, announcing that broadcasting starting again on July 13th, 2025. Latest work of Dogenzaka reincarnated in another world as, and it was a Dogenzaka. They are, which is going to be this one here, as shown here on this website here. These are all the characters that are going to be around. And the reason why I'm even talking about this today is because they have the cast out already. And from what it is, the actual cast are these people here. And their voice cast is going to be Rotaro Okiyaki, you have Reiko, Kenta Oga, Shion Tsuchiya, you have, of course, Polka Omaru, and Oga Aragami, which is, Oga is a Holostars JP member, and Polka is, of course, Hololive JP Gen 5, the one that is with Lami, Polka, of course, and then you also have Shishiro Botan and Nenechi. So all those are in that generation, but she is going to be part of the voice cast. The voice cast being, of course, when they are in these forms here. So whichever forms these are, whichever characters these are, they're going to be doing the voices for some of them there. And that is a big thing for anybody in any kind of voice acting role, because this is, you know, the Super Sentai style stuff. All of that really does do a lot in Japan. Really, they are very popular in Japan. So that is something that that is amazing just to see anybody do. For anybody to be part of a big thing like this is not easy. Even if you're in Hololive, it's not always will you be chosen for this type of stuff. Though I do hope that they have a lot of success in this whole endeavor that they're doing, and of course because Polka does have a lot of vocal range, so does Oga. So hopefully this goes really well for them. Welcome back to the VTuber Showcase, everybody, where I showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, because VTubing has enriched my life. I want it to enrich others as well. Today we're talking about pocket trash, which is the trash in your pocket. Let's take a look here at their Twitch. Little piece of trash in your pocket here to bring comfort, chaos, and love. And let's take a look at little things that they've done here. In this case, it is, before the sound comes back on, It is Date Everything, a new game that has come out recently about just that, dating everything. Let's take a look.
The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
I'm so... Shut up! Leave me alone. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and just drool for a little.
There you go. That's a little bit of what you need to know. It's funny. Like, of course, they're gonna make them attractive, but that game, I've seen others play it. It's a pretty fun game. Next, we're gonna go take a look at their YouTube site, as I always try to do. If they have a YouTube site, I try to show it. And here, of course, they have their videos. They have some shorts, things here. The videos are their VODs, and yeah, primarily VODs and a couple of other little snippets. You know, pieces of their actual streams. You know, little spotlights and things like that. So, of course, they also have shorts and other things like that. Thank you so much, Pocket Trash, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Fucking 4X. Maybe she's more of a late runner. The pace was probably too fast for her before. She just couldn't handle it, I think. Rushed? Oh, okay, she feels rushed? Wait, you're in last place! How can you feel rushed in last place? What the fuck? I need to train die with Scarlet even higher, I guess. You're in fucking last place? There's no fucking, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. You're in last place again? This time she got first place. You're still in last place. You failed me. Glue factory it is for you. You're going to the glue factory, I swear to God. This is the third time you failed me. Straight to the glue factory it is for you. Ah, goddammit. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.